icon. Welcome back to the Mindset Magic and Manifestation Podcast with your girl. It is I, the Michaela J, here to teach you how to manifest your next level Lux life, baby. Happy Wednesday. How are you? How are we? I have a full coffee here. If you see on video, she is ready. I am set. I have got the heated blanket on today. I'm in a good mood. And when you are listening to this, literally tomorrow, because I'm recording this a little bit in advance, a couple days in advance, but tomorrow from when I'm posting this, I am flying to Canada. So any week that I have like a girl boss week, I am in the best mood, okay? My dream, we talk about the girl boss lifestyle over here a lot. My dream girl boss lifestyle is literally what's going on this month. I have some really exciting news coming up very soon about something going on in my life. So it's like we've got really fun personal things happening. I'm going on a trip with my best friend Caleb to Vancouver, Canada for a couple of days. And if you don't know this, Vancouver is one of my favorite places in North America. I just love Vancouver. So wellness vibes, great vegan food. I love being outside. I stay at the same hotel every single time I'm there, and it is just like so gorgeous and amazing. I love Canada and I love Canadians. And every one of my Canadian clients knows that because I tell them that all the time. I'm like, hi Canada, I love you. So Girl Boss Week, fun personal things going on a trip with my bestie. We are gearing up for a huge launch. We have our brand new free masterclass launching right now. Have you signed up yet? This masterclass is called Rich Girl. How to manifest your rich girl lifestyle by posting content that literally sells for you, okay? I don't care if that's coaching, if that's a course, if that is a service, some sort of offer, if you're selling a journal, if you're selling a sweatshirt, if you are selling speaking services, if you want brand partnerships, you need to learn how to master content that's selling for you. It is 2026. Social media is our money manifesting machine. It is our money manifesting tool. And in this masterclass, you are going to learn how to become a money manifesting genius on social media. Completely free. We will be live together for 3 days straight next week. Okay. If you have not signed up, run, leap, jump, get your booty into the free masterclass. What I have prepared for you is going to blow your fucking mind. I am just spilling all of the tea, and I am so excited to teach you everything that I have to teach you next week alongside some potentially guest speakers. It's going to be amazing. So whether you are listening to this on the podcast, the link is going to be in the show notes. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link is going to be in the description. If you can't find the link for whatever reason, it is linked on my Instagram, on my TikTok, or you can just straight up DM me and be like, hey, where is the link for the Rich Girl Masterclass? And I will make sure that you get set up. And it's really exciting because once you're in, if you refer other people to sign up for the masterclass, you're getting a bunch of freebies from me. But let me not get ahead. Okay, best girl boss week. Personal things going on that are super exciting. Going on a trip to one of my favorite places with my best friend, and he's never been to Canada, so I'm really excited. We've got a huge launch going on with this brand new free masterclass. I have got 6 a.m. heated sculpts going on this week. Like, I've just got all of my favorite things and this incredible, amazing coffee. So we are just living it up. We are truly living it up. And I have so many good girl boss type episodes for you coming later this month on what it looks like to really live your girl boss lifestyle and what makes that possible and what it actually takes to live that. Because even just to paint this picture for you, I'm filming this on Monday, but yesterday on Sunday I was working and my husband was helping me out. He was helping me get a bunch of content videos and photos for just like some upcoming sales pages and sign up pages and landing pages and content and stuff. And so my day literally was like, okay, sleep in. Sundays are my rest day. Sleep in, wake up, get coffee, get full glam done, put together these like gorgeous, amazing outfits. We drive and we go to the content location that I wanted to shoot in. It was the perfect location. My husband's getting the perfect angles. We have the perfect lighting. Like, we got the perfect parking spot. I got an incredible strawberry matcha as a little prop, but also to drink, of course. Like, we're getting amazing content, like millions of dollars worth of content, because that's always my intention whenever I go to take content. I want to get $1 million worth of content in every single session. And that is always my intention. So we're getting millions of dollars in content. We're having the best time. We then did a little bit of shopping after, and we just went a little crazy because we found so many good finds. And while all of this is happening, I also made $800 completely passively. I literally didn't post anything on my Instagram stories until like midnight. Like, that is like the girl boss vibe. So we've got so many girl boss things to talk about. But let's start the conversation with this. one of the most important girl boss lessons that you need to learn is to stop protecting yourself. So if you are hearing all of this and you're like, wow, Michaela, that's amazing for you. How the fuck am I going to do that? Well, one, make sure you sign up for the free masterclass. But two, you have to rip off this self-protection band-aid. The only reason why all of these things are possible for me is because I'm no longer protecting myself. One of the biggest lessons that you have to learn if you are manifesting this like dream, luxury, rich girl lifestyle where you're jet setting and you're selling and you're running the business, you're getting content, you're spending time with your hubby and you're going shopping and you're doing all the things. It's like you have to stop protecting yourself because none of this is going to feel safe oftentimes because of everything going on in the outside world and outside opinions. Like I've even had people tell me like, you shouldn't work weekends, but like I genuinely want to work on the weekends. So I work on the weekends. It's my business. I'm going to run it on my terms, the girl boss way. So there's that side of things where you feel like you're protecting yourself from other people's perspectives and opinions. And then you're protecting yourself so you don't even want to ask somebody in your life to help you take content, whether it's your best friend or your partner or whoever, your mom, your dog, whatever. You don't want to ask a stranger to take a photo of you because you're protecting yourself from this potential rejection. Even when you are launching something, let's say your masterclass doesn't go as planned or you're selling on your Instagram stories and people aren't reaching out right away. You literally stop selling as a form to protect yourself because you don't want to look like a failure. You're like, well, I'm already disappointed that people aren't reaching out after one story post. So why am I going to keep disappointing myself? Then that is all self-protection, but you're never going to get to this level if that is the mindset that you are going to choose to stay in because it is a choice. You might not have realized you were doing it before, but now that we're having this conversation, you and I on the podcast, now you know, all right? And one of my rules in MJ World is once you see it, you can't unsee it. So if you choose to protect yourself after listening to this conversation, it is you choosing that. All right, so if you choose to continually protect yourself, you're never gonna get to the level where you're out and about, you're having a great day with your husband, you're getting this amazing content for your super exciting launch, you're making literally hundreds of dollars without even posting or sending an email or having sold anything that day. That comes from being scared. That comes from ripping the Band-Aid off. That comes from having my heart open. That comes from me saying, wake up and go, woman. Wake up and go win today. Wake up and go win bigger. Wake up and go do something crazy today. It doesn't ever feel safe. And when it feels unsafe, we immediately want to protect ourselves. But if
This episode is brought to you by Nordstrom. Spring calls for a wardrobe refresh, and Nordstrom has the best styles of the season. From dresses and denim to standout tops and accessories, find the trends and essentials that feel right for you. Discover new arrivals from brands you love like Wave, Princess Polly, Mango, Adidas, and Free People. Plus, free shipping and returns and free styling appointments make everything so easy. Shop in stores at Nordstrom.com or download the Nordstrom app.
Girl, winter is so last season. And now spring's got you looking at pictures of tank tops with hungry eyes. Your algorithm is feeding you cutoffs. You're thirsty for the sun on your shoulders. That perfect hang on the patio sundress. Those sandals you can wear all day and all night. And you've had enough of shopping from your couch. Done hoping it looks anything like the picture when you tear open that envelope? It's time for a little in-person spring treat. It's time for a trip to Ross. Work your magic.
When you're taking on the tough jobs, gear up with Venom Steel Gloves and defend your hands from grime, grease, and muck. They're 70% thicker than common disposable gloves with heavy-duty 2-layer nitrile protection, including a black outer layer and a white inner layer that provides chemical and rip resistance. Great for all your painting, plumbing, automotive, and DIY projects.
You allow yourself to do that, if you go into the protection zone, you pick the easy way out, you are always going to be partially holding back, and that's why you won't get to those results. This requires all of you. If you want to win big, and this is a big theme of mine this year, is like, I am not sugarcoating it for you. Like, I'm being so for real and telling you like what it fucking takes. Like, you need to be crazy. You need to be obsessed. You need to be all in it. Fuck the detached manifestation shit. Like, you need to give it all you've got over and over and over and over again. If you want to win on a really big level where you are living this rich girl life, where you can do these photo shoots and then film a bunch of content and then fly on a plane and go to another country and then do a huge launch the next week, like you've got to give it all you've got. And if you're protecting your heart and protecting yourself, that's not you giving it all you've got. And I know you, and I know that you are the high achieving woman. And one thing that we've talked about before is that high achieving women don't want to look like they have to quote unquote try for it. They don't want to look like they're putting themselves out there. So much has been easy and effortless that you want to protect that. You don't want to look like you actually have to work for things when you, for so much of your life, have just kind of gotten what you wanted by putting forth like what your bare minimum is above and beyond for somebody else, right? So we do that to protect our heart. But also as high achievers, we really don't like being vulnerable. That's one example of being vulnerable, but protecting yourself is the ultimate way for you to say, like, you can't hurt me, you can't touch me, because I'm always going to have you like 5 feet away from me. If you're watching the video, I'm like kind of pushing back. If you're not watching the video, I'm like pushing back. Like you are creating some physical distance between yourself and other people, or yourself and the goal, because you don't want to put your heart out on the line. To you, a high achiever, putting your heart out on the line and potentially not getting what you want is embarrassing. That is the core feeling that we are wanting to avoid when we go into protection mode. Like, okay, well, let me protect myself because then I'll be ready for anything. Because if I'm caught off guard, that's embarrassing. Because if I fail, that's embarrassing. Because if I didn't, preemptively expect this result, then I'm going to be embarrassed because I'm going to be so caught off guard. If I believe in myself and then I'm disappointed, that's embarrassing. If I tell people I'm going to do it and then I don't, that's embarrassing. It all comes back down to that feeling of embarrassment. And it's your job as somebody who wants to go win big, somebody who wants to manifest a lot of money and have a lot of freedom and have a lot of impact on this world, to get comfortable with potentially being embarrassed, with getting comfortable with not feeling like you have your guard up all the time. And trust me when I tell you, I understand. Like for years, my friends would tell me to my face, like, you never talk about your feelings. Like, I actually don't know how you're feeling about this because you don't talk about your feelings. Like, they'd be like, how is your relationship going? You don't talk about anything that has to do with emotions. Like, I used to be the most guarded person on the planet, and it has taken me years and years and years and years to deconstruct that and actually be open and share feelings and have feelings. There even was like a layer in my life where I just didn't even feel like I could have feelings. And a lot of us grew up in situations where we start dissociating from a very young age. I dissociated so much in my childhood to the point where I was like, if I had a feeling, I would just numb it and numb it and numb it and dissociate. So it took me years to literally rip off that Band-Aid. It was all to protect myself. It was like everything in my life that was going on during those time periods growing up, it was so overwhelming, and extra emotion would have put me over the edge. So then we protect ourselves by numbing it. And it's like, well, let's just not go there. Let's numb it. But then when you're always protecting yourself, you're not fully showing up because you're not fully unleashing all of you. You are protecting yourself because you don't want to be embarrassed. You're protecting yourself because you don't want it to feel too heavy. You're protecting yourself because of all these things. But you know what the common denominator is in every single one of those examples I just gave you? It's that you're expecting failure. The common denominator is that something's going to go wrong and you're going to be embarrassed. Something's going to go wrong, you're going to be caught off guard. Something's not going to happen the way you want it to, and you're going to feel some type of way about yourself. Something is going to happen and then you're going to feel really heavy and it's going to be too much for you to handle. It's already expecting the worst case scenario. And so that's why you have this shield of protection up all of the time. And let me tell you another reason why you're not going to be able to step into this rich girl lifestyle with this guard up. It's because your next level self, she's feeling it all. When I have a week like this where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much happening in my life right now. It's like actually insane the amount of things I have going on in my life right now. And it's like but I also feel so alive. I'm getting like, I'm lifting some of the heaviest weights I've ever lifted. I feel incredible in my body. I'm getting amazing sleep. I have such an exciting trip planned with my bestie, and part of this trip is my Christmas gift to him. So it's like, we get to celebrate that. Like, I have a FaceTime with another one of my friends. I get to connect with my clients this week. Like, I'm running 2 big affiliate programs for the very first time. Like, I'm doing so many things, and it feels so incredible and so amazing. And I'm feeling it all. I'm feeling it all. When you are constantly putting your guard up and protecting your heart and in self-protection mode, you're not feeling it. Again, you're taking that emotion and you're dissociating from it and you're numbing it. You're taking it, you're dissociating, and you're numbing. That is quite literally the opposite of being psycho-obsessed and all in. Psycho-obsessed, giving it your fucking all. So you're not going to be in an energetic alignment with your rich girl lifestyle when you're not allowing yourself to feel things. When you're literally, it's you being too scared to feel something because you're afraid that you're going to fail. That level of negativity and pessimism in your mindset is not a match for where you are going. So that's why you're not going to create it when you're constantly in this self-protection zone. So what I want to challenge you to do this week is just notice, because this first starts with awareness. Like, you have to notice where you are guarding yourself, where you get defensive, where you jump to the worst case scenario, where you're like, well, if this doesn't work out, then something. If this doesn't work out, what am I going to do? Like, where are you just jumping to that, oftentimes on accident or without really realizing, but we're going to be super intentional about that this week. Noticing, where are you protecting yourself? What is something you really want to do, but you're really afraid that it's going to fail, so you don't do it? That's you protecting yourself. Where do you want to put yourself out there? Maybe you're literally, it could be as simple as being in line at a coffee shop and seeing a girl wear a really cute outfit and you want to ask her where her outfit's from, and you literally don't, because you're protecting yourself. Because what if she was like, oh, it's from Amazon, and it's like one of those weird girls that gives like a weird vibe. Ew, I've had many of those before. Don't be a weird girl, be a girl's girl. Anyways, I actually remember one time I was in an airport. I was in the Phoenix airport. And you know, Phoenix, Scottsdale girls, like, they are like beautiful, hair done, nails done, lashes done. They're always in a cute little matching set. Like, they look put together. I remember, this was years ago. It's in the Phoenix airport. There's this girl walking with her man, and she was in the cutest outfit, like this matching pinks, this like 3-piece pink set, and her little white tennis shoes, and I had a pink suitcase, and her hair was done, her makeup was done. I literally stopped her and I was like, oh my gosh, I had to stop and tell you, like, you look so pretty. You look so put together. And she goes, oh, thanks. Like, you know, those weird girls, like, ew, don't be them. Okay, anyways. So it's like, in that moment, I could have just not told her out of fear that that would be her reaction, but that would just be me protecting myself. And it's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, this person, like, I'm going to go compliment them. They look amazing. And if they don't receive it, that's on them. But I'm not going to hold back in my life out of fear. So notice when you start to hold back. Notice where you start to protect yourself. Notice where negative thoughts or worst case scenario or what's the plan B type of conversations start happening in your head, because that's you protecting yourself, where you're not fully putting yourself out there because you're protecting yourself. And one really practical way that I like to combat this is I like to look at specifically the emotion that I named for you, embarrassment. Where do you feel embarrassed? Like, you could get into your journal about this. You could think about this on a hot girl walk. You can have a conversation about this, whatever. Just like, where do you feel embarrassed? Like, what about your life right now do you feel a little embarrassed by? What are you doing that you're like, oh, this feels embarrassing? Or where do you really want to push yourself and put yourself out there, but you're like, oh, it would be so embarrassing if that flopped, or like if I did this and something happened, it would be embarrassing. Like, go straight into that feeling. Because most of the time, that's what this self-protection comes back to, like I said. So if we go straight to the source, for me, that really helps diffuse the need to protect myself. And I love the quote, it's only embarrassing if you get embarrassed. Like, I am somebody who will like fall in public and then just like laugh about it, genuinely, because I refuse to be embarrassed. That's a choice, okay? And one practical way that I like to do this, so I've given you the mindset way and then a practical action step. I am not kidding. Every single Pilates class, I am in the front fucking row, right in front of the mirrors, right in front of everybody. And almost every single time I am directly next to my instructor. The only time I'm not is if somebody has taken that spot before I've gotten there, and I will still go and find a spot in the front row. The very first class I ever took with my instructor, Noor, I was in the very front row, and it was the hardest class I've ever done my entire life. Like, so hard, I probably only could like do at like 80% of the class. It was so hard somebody had walked out. Like, it was just like intense. And I'm in the front row in front of the mirror, like 2 mats away from the instructor. But I was like, oh my gosh, it really pushes you. So this is something that I do every single time I go to Pilates or heated sculpt, is I'm in the front row right next to my instructor if the spot is available. And the whole point of that is there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. I'm literally front and center. You can see me in the mirror. You can see me just looking forward. You're going to see me because you're looking at the instructor. You're going to see me shake, watch my legs violently shake. You're going to see me take breaks. You're going to see me literally dripping sweat, wiping sweat off. You're going to see me fall off the little fucking Pilates ball. You're going to see me rip off my ankle weights at some point because I'm like, oh, it's too much. Like, you're going to see me go through it. And so many people are afraid to be seen because they would be embarrassed about some of those things. And there are moments when I'm like, oh my God, I cannot balance on this ball. And then I just have to like kick the ball away and just like, you know, do whatever the exercise is on my mat instead of with the props. And it does feel like, oh fuck, I want to get this. Like, everybody's probably watching me.
Hi, Diva. It's Rachel.
And Jordan. Yeah, hi. Quick question.
Why are you not spending your Venmo balance?
Yeah, we're concerned.
You can, like, buy stuff with it.
Ugh, you love buying stuff.
And earn cash back on eligible purchases.
You love purchasing eligible things.
So the money your friend sent you yesterday, that's today's ramen or rideshare or eye patches.
The skincare kind, not the pyro kind.
Spend with Venmo, and you can earn cash back with Venmo Stash. Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms. ID verification required to use a Venmo balance.
This is Euphoria Calvin Klein, the new Elixir collection featuring 3 Parfum Intense scents, inspired by a unique orchid accord paired with vanilla, each with its own distinct attitude, each with its own universe. Bold Elixir, sensual, woody, addictive. Magnetic Elixir, sweet and romantic like a lingering touch. Solar Elixir, a radiant expression of joy. Ultra concentrated for amplified impact and lasting power. Find your euphoria. Discover the Euphoria Elixir collection by Calvin Klein.
With Plan B emergency contraception, we're in control of our future. It's backup birth control you take after unprotected sex that helps prevent pregnancy before it starts. It works by temporarily delaying ovulation, and it won't impact your future fertility. Plan B is available in all 50 U.S. states at all major retailers near you, with no ID, prescription, or age requirement needed. Together, we've got this. Follow Plan B on Insta at Plan B One Step to learn more. Use as directed.
No one gives a fuck. That's exactly why I do it. I'm proving to myself, 1, it's only embarrassing if you get embarrassed. 2, you don't have to protect yourself. And 3, it's actually not embarrassing because people are not paying attention. People are not paying attention in the way that you think they are. So you're protecting yourself and holding yourself back for somebody who is not even paying that much attention to you. Especially with the Pilates example, like everybody is just there to work their ass off, to sweat, to feel the endorphins afterwards, and to push themselves and to be ready for hot girl summer and feel amazing moving their body. Like, everybody is there to win. Same thing in your business and in your content. Like, people are consuming content to be better most of the time. If they're watching your content, if you're watching my content, like, you're here to become a better version of yourself. We're all here to just keep elevating. So that is a practical way that I have used to fight off, so to speak, the embarrassment and fight off the need to protect myself. It's like, let yourself be seen in a big way and show yourself there's nowhere to hide, but also I didn't die, that I was okay, that not as many people were paying attention as I thought. So I really wanted to bring this conversation up because there's so many like girl boss, rich girl conversations we're going to be having this month in May on the podcast. And it's really important that we peel off this layer first. If all of that's really going to land with you, you have to peel back the layers of self-protection or it's not actually going to land, because again, you're not going to be feeling anything. So I want you to be thinking about this week. Notice where you protect yourself. Notice where you hold back some embarrassment. Figure out where you can go be seen, where you can push yourself, where you can make things even more cringy, just as some exposure therapy. Where can you purposely go and like embarrass yourself, but not like actually, but you know what I mean? Like my Pilates example. How can you really push your limits, and put yourself out there in a bold, new way. That is going to be required for you as you are leveling up your life, okay? I have loved having this conversation with you. This is such a high level, important conversation. These are the types of conversations I have with my clients in coaching calls. And so I was like, we need to bring this to the podcast. This is so important. So I would absolutely love if you took a screenshot that you were listening to this episode and shared it on social media. You can share it on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, and tag me. I'm at the Michaela J. And for every podcast episode you are sharing of mine this month, you are entered into a giveaway. We're going to be doing multiple giveaways throughout the month. So every episode you share will get added into the pool, and we will keep pulling giveaways all month long for some surprise bonuses. So if you love this episode, if you love this conversation, take a screenshot you're listening, go ahead and share it. Make sure you tag me so I can see it and count your entry. And then, of course, I will see you inside of the Rich Girl Masterclass, completely free, 3 days, live coaching with me happening May 12th through the 14th. Make sure you head to the link in the show notes to get registered for that. Like I said, completely for free. You do not want to miss it. This is the free event of the year, just saying. All right, I'll talk to you soon.